Hello, my fellow hunters! Today we have, well, an interesting video, I would say. So, I was talking with a friend the other day, and I was mentioning some monsters I wanted to come back for Monster Hunter Rise. Admittedly, the guy did not know a single thing, or even barely know who I was, because I'm fucking lonely. But the point still stands. I have a list of monsters that I would love to come back for Monster Hunter Rise. Now, the way I'm judging these is basically personal opinion. If you guys want to make a list of your own personal top 5 monsters, please tell me in the comments. I'm very interested to see. So, let's just get into this with number 5, Barroth. Who could possibly forget about Barroth, especially if you played Monster Hunter World? He is an interesting brute wyvern on so many levels. Number 1, he is a lot smaller than your average brute wyvern, but he's still powerful in his own right. Number 2, Barroth lives in muddy water and uses mud to his advantage in desert-like environments. And 3, he subverts your expectations in terms of diet. You see, Barroth is an insectivore, meaning that he eats on bugs, primarily, ants. But don't be fooled for a second, guys. He'll still squash you like a bug. And with how Almudron's mud effects look in Monster Hunter Rise, I'm tempted to see what they could do for Barroth. I mean, you already have mud attacks with a Leviathan. You could use the Brute Wyvern who took that idea first. And he falls into the trap of being a decent introductory tier monster. I mean, I feel like I kind of forgot what tier Barroth is, but I'm assuming it's rather low, considering how early he was introduced in Monster Hunter World, and I think Iceborne? I don't remember. And with the new Frost Islands, you could easily slot in Jade Barroth, which I also would like to see, but I don't know. Maybe Jade Barroth will be dead from now on. But what do you guys think? Barroth good or Barroth bad? Tell me what you guys think. Number 4, Lagiacrus. Anyone who knows me will tell you that one of my favorite classes is the Leviathans, and Lagiacrus was the first Leviathan, and with the new ones being shown in Monster Hunter Rise, and the 2 returning ones in the form of Mizutsune and Royal Ludroth, you could easily slot in the newest one. I mean, you have the skeletons for it, and with Lagiacrus being scrapped from World due to skeleton issues, you could easily, slot him back in. You have the skeleton, you have the right mechanics, and while water combat may not be a thing anymore, you could still easily have that, much like with the Somnicanth. You could have him just under the water a little bit, like not necessarily you underwater, but parts of him underwater. Overall, Lagiacrus is a really interesting idea for a Leviathan. He's electrical, and he's, beyond electricity, he's still freaking fast, deadly, and just drop dead awesome. I would support his return 100%, and no one can disagree with that. To anyone who doesn't know who Lagiacrus is, I'll probably link it in the comments somewhere. I don't know. But Lagiacrus, again, is a cool idea, and honestly, I would love to see him come back. Number 3, Nerscylla. So with Ragna Karaki being a new Temnoceran, you kind of have to bring back the OG Temnoceran. Nerscylla would fit great, and you have the right skeleton. Kind of. I don't think Nerscylla can extend her neck. But the point still stands. Nerscylla is a cool Temnoceran. She skins her prey and then wears the skin. Yeah, she's just a spider with a cloak, essentially. And I really do like this, because she can basically just skin her own, monsters. Unfortunately, though, if we bring Nerscylla back, that kind of means we have to bring Gypceros back. You know what? Maybe Nerscylla may not be the best idea, but I still like Nerscylla. How many... Does anyone else want Nerscylla back? No? Just me? Number 2. Brachydios. Ah, yes, Brachydios, the god of the brute wyverns and one of the strongest of them, but also, like Barroth, one that brings a whole new twist on the brute wyverns. His arms are more developed than the short little stubby arms of most brute wyverns, including Barroth. But he's also small and agile, much like Barroth is. Well, Barroth may not be as agile, but I digress. He's also very, very dangerous, as his slime is explosive. Basically, he's like a boxer. He punches you, and then, well, kaboom. Yeah, it's not the best. I know that for a fact. But seeing Brachydios come back would be absolutely incredible, and I think most fans can agree, as Brachydios is easily the most unique out of all the brutes. And seeing his slime come back with the new effects for Rise would be rather nice to see as well. So what do you guys think? Brachydios, yay or nay? And number 1, Zinogre. Anyone who knows me will tell you that I am obsessed with Zinogre. He is amazing on so many levels. First off, how he generates his electricity. He doesn't do it himself, but he stores electricity by having a symbiotic relationship with the Thunderbugs. He protects the Thunderbugs get a good home in his fur, and in return, the Zinogre can absorb their electricity. And that's something that fascinated me so much when I first saw Zinogre. His color scheme, which is a teal-esque blue with bioluminescent blue, that is gorgeous to me. Your argument is invalid. Like, if you have a Thunderwolf, boom, your argument will not be backed up. Dude, it's just seriously, Zinogre is amazing, and we do have the Magnamalo skeleton. We do have fanged wyverns, and with Zinogre being the very first fanged wyvern, you could easily bring him back. It's quite possible, and Zinogre has made his home well among the Monster Hunter fandom. I believe he may have been even one of the top 10 most liked monsters. I could be very much wrong, though. I have seen people hate on Zinogre numerous times in the past. But, yeah, Zinogre is the number 1. So, what do you guys think of my little list here? Good or bad? You can tell me in the comments. So, that's going to have to do it for this video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to tell me your favorite monsters in the comments section below, and which ones you'd like to see come back for Rise. Well, that's gonna have to do it, everybody. I gotta go find Zinogre. I'm bringing him to Rise whether he wants to or not.